Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike 7 Sports. Today's video, I just want to talk about a recent article that was put out by touchwire.com, touchwire.usatoday.com, which is the NFL, wing for USA Today Sports, where they cover pretty much where they cover all NFL, all 32 teams in regards to, power rankings, mock drafts, the trending topics, all that other stuff, and where everything just pretty much hovered up at. And they did an article where they got with all 32 editors, all 32 writers of their different, sat verticals and different team sites to come up with a player that it could be the team's most surprising cut candidate. And for Saints Wire, which is headed up by John Sigler John Sigler, they chose he chose Will Lutz as the surprise cut candidate for the Saints to move on from when we do the fun cut down, which will be on August 29th, I believe. I'm just gonna go ahead and go over the write up that John shared on what he talked about and why Will Lutz will could most likely be released or traded from the Saints. So just give me a few seconds. All right, here we go. We got Will Lutz. All right. So Siegler wrote, "It's more likely that Lutz could be traded than cut, but you never know." Undrafted rookie kicker Blake Group has matched him kick for kick throughout the summer, and he has had some nice moments in the preseason games. The Saints only brought Lutz back because he's agreed to take a pay cut. Having had his worst season in 2022 after missing the previous year with an injury, if they believe Group can perform at a high level at a lower cost, they could part ways with the former Pro Bowler, but an enticing trade offer from another team sure will make that decision easier for New Orleans. Coming from John Sigler, which is the editor in chief of Saints Wire, which is the vertical for USA Today in regards to coverage of the New Orleans Saints. So, with that being said, he had some valid points in this write up of trading or letting Will Lutz go, and with certain positions on the team, man, like kicker, if they can get somebody that can do this at a cheap price, and this is with any team, to be honest, if they can get somebody to do this at a cheap price, perform at a high level, and compare it to somebody that's been established, that's on the team but has been struggling, chances are high that they'll most likely find a way to get out of that contract, and that's what the Saints could possibly do with this pick, with this situation. And I've been hearing a lot of great things about Blake Group. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce his name, Blake Group, as a kicker for the team. How has he performed in training camp? His performances in the games. And I heard Lutz yesterday had a bad outing at training camp when they believe he missed a few field goals, but Group made his field goals. So it wouldn't be a shock, man. It wouldn't be a shock if they decided to make this decision come to pass. Now, one thing, man, a lot of people, man, it may upset a lot of people, man, but Saints fans has a tendency to get tired of players fast. They get tired. I mean, not tired, but like come attached to a player fast. They get attached with whomever. You know what I'm saying? And you can't just put that. You can't always be like that because at any given time, any given year, that player could get released. At just plain and simple. Now there are some teams that are looking for kickers out there. There are some teams. One is out particularly I heard of is the Tennessee Titans. Their kicking game is bad, really bad. Another one, he can always go up to Denver because Sean Payton has pretty much established a Saints roster, in Denver. He has several former New Orleans Saints players that have worked with him during his time with the New Orleans Saints and are now with the Denver Broncos. So that's another possible. And there's other probably some other dozen handful of teams that can come through that can present an offer to the Saints, and the Saints probably would most likely pull the trigger on the trade. But in that same token, if they believe Group is the guy going forward, placing kicks, making the field goals, they better be sure, because it will suck if Will Lutz pulls it together, goes to another team, a contender, and he becomes like a X factor for that team. Like as far as making big kicks, making 56-yard field goals. It miss making it. He just go to that team and they make everything. He makes everything. He gets a couple of game winners for that team, and that'd be the difference between them winning and losing. And the Saints are stuck with Group A with Group, and he comes into the regular season missing kicks. That was up. So hopefully the Saints made the right decision in regards to the situation. If they believe that Lutz has regressed to a certain extent, he's still effective, but he's not what he once was. And they believe that Group is the best option going forward because he's, outperforming Lutz and you can pay him dirt cheap right now. And go ahead, by all means, do it. But if not, hold on to Will Lutz. But we'll see how it play out. That's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think the Saints should try to trade Will Lutz or cut him before the regular season kicks off? Also, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for the latest content of New Orleans Saints organization. Sometime today, I'll have the season preview out, and it'll be posted in the community section. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Who that?